Hello and welcome collectors. Today we have a package in front of us. This is straight from Germany, from the latest auction by Ratisbon, number 60. So let's have a look what's inside this package. So this is the book they give with past items they've sold and a thank you card, which is always nice to see. Alright. There we go. Ratisbon always does a great job packaging their items, which is really awesome. You know your items are secured and won't get damaged in shipping, so that's nice to know. First up we have a first model aviator Luftwaffe dagger. So this is an early production, very nice and heavy nickel production, and it is made by Carl Eickhorn with the double oval logo. I'll go further in depth on these daggers later in the video. Then we have a Navy dagger. So this is a pretty rare Navy dagger because it is made by Hörster. So you don't see these a lot, and it is the stamped logo. So definitely very cool dagger with the hammer scabbard as well. Then there's one item in here that's probably gonna be for my collection, which I'm really excited. Yes, it's this one. So I'm really excited to see this. They put it on the photos and now in shipping upside down because it has an etching on the back side, but that doesn't mean you need to put it upside down in the scabbard. So this is a parade bayonet made by Klaas. It is maker marked on the front of the blade, and then on the back it is etched with this super cool etching in the blood groove. Really like that. I'm gonna go in detail as well on this one. So the next Christmas package is another Navy dagger, also pretty rare one. This is a Puma Navy dagger. So these are also quite hard to find. It's quite tight in there, but oh, beautiful blade, wow. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Puma marked on the back. Absolutely stunning blade. Beautiful. And the hammer scabbard, which is also a nice plus. What's really cool is this grip as well. I'll show you later. Two more items to go over. So this is a miniature Luftwaffe dagger made by Alcozo, but it is marked Henckels on the front. So pretty interesting, never seen this before. Probably it's still made by Alcozo, but just Henckels publication. Really cool. Lastly, this is another bayonet, etched bayonet. Condition isn't the best, but it's a pack. You can see typical pack grip and rivets. But the blade is quite alright, long long size with beautiful. I think this design is amazing of this etching. Yeah, beautiful standard etch by back. So let's dive in deeper into these items. So I am behind the camera now to show you these items a little better. So this is the Luftwaffe first model. It's early production, heavy, very heavy, because it's made completely out of nickel. Really heavy nickel chain. What we like to see unmarked, because it's early, of course. The blade is a lightly worn, but pretty cool, pretty good still in its full size. That's important, not retipped. And then this is the Eickhorn early 33-35 logo. And in my opinion, this is the best Eickhorn logo you can see on any Army or Luftwaffe dagger. Then this really cool Hörster Navy dagger, because next to the beautiful scabbard, this is a stamped maker mark. And some people are afraid of these, which is very interesting, because this is perfectly fine. Beautiful blade, beautiful eagle as well. So here we are in the Ralph Siegert Navy dagger book. Definitely a book you should have if you're a collector of Navy daggers. And on the Hörster page you can see right here we have the maker marks for Navy daggers. And people say it has to be etched, but we can see the early Hörster Navy daggers were stamped. And there's one big interesting difference. Let me show you. The stamped one, you can see it right here, has the EUF right here. So EUF Hörster. This is E und F in German, meaning and. Later they changed it and they added the N sign. So that's a difference, interesting difference as well. And if you look at the dagger we have right here, it is EUF. So this is just a very early Hörster Navy dagger. Very nice to see. Then maybe my favorite item in this package is this bayonet by Klaas. It's in decent condition. We do have a little damage right here, which is a shame, but original black paint on the scabbard. And it's with a hanger. I'll have to check on this hanger. It looks good, but it is SS marked right here. And I'm not too sure about this marking. So I'll have to check deeper into this thing. But for me it's all about the blade of this one. So let's take a look. And the blade is really clean. It's the short type bayonet. And then we have the Robert Klaas logo on the front. And I really like this maker. Clean blade. But of course we are talking about this gorgeous backside. And this is amazing. I really love this design. Look at that. Voor herinnering aan mijn diensttijd. So the standard edge. Also very interesting. Here we can see next to the leather the Geschütz marking. Very, very nice to see as well. So a beautiful edged bayonet, beautiful condition. Probably gonna keep this one. for my edge bayonet collection. Cool. Then we have a Puma Navy dagger. So Puma Navy daggers, they are very hard to find. Definitely with a hammered scabbard, it's even harder. It also has its period bound portapee on here. I mean, it's quite tightly bound, so probably period bound, with some damage, of course. That's a shame, but when you wear it, that's normal. Now what's really cool is this grip wire. I don't think I've ever seen this before. So it's a triple grip wire. So 3 different wires. We have one main wire, what we would expect to see on every dagger. And then we have 2 smaller wires, left and right. This is really cool. Scabbard is the hammered scabbard. Also some usage right there, which is cool to see. And it's only on the upper ring, which is normal because this is the heaviest part. The heaviest carrier has to carry the whole dagger almost. And then the blade of this thing, so it's quite tight in there. Just stunning blade. So these Pumas have like their special etching. You can recognize them instantly just by looking at the edge. Big boat, clean frosty background on that edge. On the back side we have the stamped Puma logo, the earlier one I believe, without the square around it. What is also very typical for these Puma Navy daggers is the crossguard. And what we see here is that the button is really inside of the crossguard. There's a hole drilled into the crossguard where the button is placed inside of, whilst with all other Navy daggers it's a slot that starts from the bottom. So very happy to have scored this one as well. Then we have this miniature Luftwaffe dagger. So let's look at that. Never seen one before with a Henckels publication. So I took a couple other same Luftwaffe miniatures from my collection and my sales inventory, and we can see that this one is exactly the same production. I have to check. This one is unmarked, but it has publication. So you can see also this one has publication on the blade. Let me zoom in a bit. The same etch is published in, I think, the Rolf Siegert book as well, and unmarked. So this is very common to have unmarked Alcozo miniatures. This one does not have publication and is marked with the Alcozo logo. But they are all made by Alcozo again. The one I just got from Ratisbon is also Alcozo production. It's alright condition. We do have some red right here. Might need to check if I can remove that. That's dirty, I think. But we see it's unmarked. No Alcozo logo, but it has the Henckels Solingen logo. And I love Henckels, of course. They're a great maker, great logo. So I think this is just publication by Henckels, like the other companies I have right here. With publication, they ordered it from Alcozo to have their publication on a leather opener. Just Henckels did the same, because as far as I know, Henckels never made miniatures themselves. So this is super cool because this is a German dagger maker as publication. Whilst these ones, for example, this is Möbelfabrik, which is a furniture factory. So it has nothing to do with daggers. So pretty cool to have found this one, probably for the collection as well. I really love these miniatures, and having Henckels on this blade is absolutely awesome. So then lastly we have this parade bayonet made by Puck. You can obviously recognize this quite easily on the grip. Very sharp beak on this eagle head, and the two screws, they're not rivets actually, they are more positioned to the left. It has a nice brown leather frog on it, which is always an added bonus, and original black paint that is quite damaged. Now again, bought this because the blade is so nice. Really beautiful etched blade. Very happy to see this. So this is a standard etch, remembrance of service, but I love the design, really modern design they used for this etch. Get a good view. And back marked. And you can see here these grip screws, which is obviously typical Pack. So another cool addition for sure. So that is all for this video. I hope you really liked it and learned something. Very interesting items in my opinion, and I hope to see you in the next video. Definitely go check out my website etchedmilitaria.com, where I post weekly new items. So also thank you to Ratisbon for shipping these items so quickly. Very good service, and I definitely recommend to check them out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these videos. Goodbye, see you in the next one.